Both had eyes, ears, mouth, hands and legs, but one is not moving. Why? 'Cause the spirit has left. When spirit joins a body, a person is said to be living. When separated, death occurs. So we need the enlightening master to open this gate, as at the moment of death, our spirit would know the right path to go and return to heaven. If the eyes are the windows to the soul, then the portal is the doorway. Confucius said, "Who else can get out of the house without crossing the door? But why do people not follow this way? We enter the house from the main door, and similarly will exit the house through the main door. Same for our soul. Many people do not know the right way/door to the soul, and even for some, when they know the right way, they do not cultivate themselves and let greed/obsessions/hatred to block/lock the right door, and thus the soul could not exit through the main door. Just like a house when it is on fire and the main door is locked, people will escape by the side doors to save their lives. Likewise, when death occurs and our mysterious door is not open, our spirit will exit through the side doors. Here reborn as viviparous animals, such as horses, cows, dogs. Eyes reborn as oviparous, such as birds, ducks. Mouth reborn as animals is water, such as fishes, lobster. Nose reborn as insect, such as flies, moth, bees, mosquitoes. Navel reborn as plain, poor people. Vertex reborn as wealthy and powerful people. These mentioned above are the ways of reincarnation, cannot be freed from the sufferings of birth and death. Today the enlightening master opens our right door. This is the way to heaven. We don't get out by the side doors anymore. We shall not fall into the sufferings of reincarnation, but we have to cultivate ourselves, because we cannot return to heaven if we are still full of sin. 2. Heavenly Password Holy Sutra. The second treasure XXXXX is the words that Master asked us to repeat after him. This is the Holy Sutra. This Holy Sutra cannot be found in books or sutras. We have to memorize it by heart. It consists of sounds without words, so it is also known as the Wordless Sutra. It is a mantra or chant of power that resonates or vibrates or echoes at a level beyond the sound waves and writings of the material world. Many people are not aware of the true sutra, but it's not a new idea. The concept goes back at least 2,500 years. The Tao teaching tells us that the Tao that can be spoken is not the eternal Tao. Similarly, when the Sakyamuni Buddha wanted to pass on his true teachings, he chose to do so without words. He specifically told his disciples that his transmission of the spiritual essence would be totally apart from written scripture. Instead, it would pass directly from one heart to another. First word represents the heavenly world, Wuji. It is non-moving, it is the quintessential state of Tao. Second word represents the Chi world, Taiji. It is Tao in motion. It gives rise to a yin and yang. Third word represents the earthly world, Wanji. This is the world we are living, where all existence are shown, can be seen, heard or felt. They are transient and liable to change. The state of earthly world is characterized by temporality and deterioration, including human, animals and vegetations. Last two words represent the Maitreya Buddha in Sanskrit, meaning mercy and compassion. Mercy refrains from killing and compassion eradicates sufferings. We are to follow Maitreya Buddha as role model in cultivation. His smiley face and big belly show his great capacity in embracing all good and bad things. Tolerance and acceptance. This treasure can be used when we are in a very dangerous situation. You mention the sutra in your mouth without a voice, and hold on the holy hand sign. Immediately you will be saved by Buddha and get out of the dangerous state. If we cultivate ourselves sincerely, certainly, we will be under the refuge of Buddha. We can use the true sutra when we encounter challenges in life. Perhaps you see an obstacle that seems too difficult to overcome. Perhaps there is a temptation that seems too strong to resist. Perhaps you find yourself in a confrontational situation and it is becoming harder and harder to remain polite. Whenever you feel you need extra assistance from a source outside of yourself, repeat the sutra or chant silently to yourself. A wellspring of strength will emerge for you. 3. Heavenly Hand Sign Seal. The hand sign is the proof that we have already obtained Tao. It symbolizes the agreement we made with God. It also reminds us of nurturing love. It is a gesture where one hand holds the other, which represents the tender loving care that you feel when you hold an infant in your arms. This will remind us of the child within us. A childlike state that sees wonder in everything, that does not judge or criticize and contains only pure and innocent mind. The hand seal reminds us how precious this inner child is, and how we can rediscover our original nature through Tao cultivation. On another level, the hand seal suggests the love between ourselves and those who are close to us, for it is this love that gives our lives meaning and purpose. As we hold the hand seal close to the chest, we can feel its power. It is the love that has, over the span of human history, inspired the creation of art and beautiful music. It is the power that motivates us to achieve the impossible or even sacrifice ourselves. To us, there is nothing more vital to a life. Ultimately, the meaning of this treasure extends beyond us, our family, friends and loved ones. The highest level of the hand seal is the pure essence of universal love. When we expand our awareness outward, we begin to realize that everyone is the energy of love solidified into human form. We learn to see the divine or heavenly in all people, no matter who they are. When this treasure extends beyond human beings, we begin to realize that all living things are part of the same energy too. The 10,000 things, including ourselves, are all musical notes in a great cosmic symphony. We begin to realize that the word universe means literally one verse of this grand composition. When we use the hand seal, we tune into this universal, musical essence. It resonates in the core of our being. In the presence of this great power, we feel grateful and humble. It is a power that nurtures and protects us, just as we nurture and protect those we love. In our daily lives, it can be easy for us to get disconnected from the essence of love. The material world, with its temptations and pressures, can warp and twist our emotions into envy, jealousy, and even hatred. These feelings manifest themselves as annoyances, irritations, anger, and even heated outbursts. The hand seal reconnects us. When we feel as if we are about to lose temper, when we sense tension and frustration mounting, this treasure will bring us back to where we really want to be. It points us to our original nature, and reminds us that we are, in our innermost selves, beings of light and divine manifestations or appearance of love. This is the third treasure. Both have eyes, ears, mouth,